all the things get. There you go. We're live, we're live. A few minutes to let everybody catch up with us. Come on, see all the things. I still haven't decided exactly what I want to manifest in 2024 yet. I have too long of a list. I have to pick one.
I mean, why can't you manifest them all?
Because there's not enough hours in the day, man. There's not enough candles. There's not enough paper, journals.
I mean, have you looked in the store?
I
feel like there's more than enough.
And then places to put it in time of the day to do it. All the things. I want to manifest all the things. Who says I can't have it? Besides myself. Hello, everybody. We're going to go over some items to help you with your, hey Lisa, manifestation that you might be plotting or thinking about of doing for the year of 2024. So we've got an array of things to kind of help and maybe give you some new ideas, new ways of using things that maybe you've got laying around or never thought to use, and how to use them. So we're just waiting a couple minutes. We're on like multiple platforms, waiting for all the things to finally say, hey, we've got you completely active. But if you have questions, feel free to drop them in comments. We can answer questions in the meantime. And if there's something you're thinking about for your manifestation work and we don't really have it on the table, we can run and go get it and talk about it for you. Because it's time to get started, right? We've all got plans. We've all got goals that we want to achieve. Though, while we get ready to start, have you heard of that whole saying of like what you want to manifest, what you want to work on, like keep that quiet to yourself. Like you do the work to yourself, but you don't broadcast it.
Really?
So if there are people who may not be on your side of things, like they can't sabotage or put the energy against it. So like if you're at work and you're like, I want a promotion, you don't go around saying like, hey, I'm working for a promotion, because somebody maybe who isn't like your biggest fan would then, kind of put something out there, even if it's just energetic wise, to be like, I really don't want you to have that. So there's the thought that you keep your intentions to yourself as you work on them. So.
Oh, I've always heard when you talk about manifesting, you don't say like, oh, I want or I'm going for it. I have it. I have this promotion. I am already doing this. I'm traveling. So it's always I am statements.
Mm-hmm.
If you say it like you already have it, then it's easier to manifest into your life.
Yes. Well, because want, need, that's a state of lack, and that puts it out there.
Mm.
So there is that as well. So I am promoted rather than I want that promotion.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Well, as people are popping in, we're going to get started. We've got some stuff to help with all sorts of different types of manifestation. But first, please, if there's something that we say or show you and you want to claim it, please put in there like, I want, the peace candle. So we know we have it for you. Sometimes there's a lag and we might be an item or two past by the time we see that comment come through. So we don't want to set the wrong thing aside. When we're done, if you could send us an email to Goddess Elite LLC, just with your scream name and the items that you wanted, to make sure we're not missing something for you that you wanted to claim as well. So it helps us double check that we have everything for you. We can do payment by PayPal or Venmo. So we make it as easy as possible if we can. But let's get going. So do you guys want to start with like candles or books? Because I have a preference for candles. Some people like books for your manifestation work. Because I think all of the teachers in English that made me journal every freaking day for the start of class ruined that for me. I hated that. Thank you, Miss Ianni at Fort Meade. I now hate journaling. She was a great teacher. I loved her, but I hate journaling now. So some different candles, right? Everybody wants abundance. So these Reiki abundance candles are a great way to get started. They burn a nice long time. They already have some Reiki in it, but nothing says that you can't add your own into it. Now, what I like about these, when you take the paper off, please take the paper off. I've had people tell me that they leave it on there for burning. Please don't. Please take it off. Nobody likes unexpected fires to happen, right? So when you take that paper off, you can then inscribe what you want into the wax, which helps strengthen that intention. So we have candles like for abundance. If you're in a somewhat turmoilish or tumultuous home, we have happy home, right? Because sometimes that's just something that needs to happen. Let's face it, all of us with teenagers at home, sometimes we need a little extra help. This happy home from this company works so well that before she retired, I had a realtor that would come in, because we also have these in votives for $3 each. These big ones are 16, I believe. Yes. She would burn those in the houses she was wanting to sell, and they would always sell faster. So happy home, it's a good one. Some people don't even think about, like, they get so wrapped up in abundance and job and work that sometimes you got to start home. We have good health. Who doesn't want good health for the new year? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my 2023 has unleashed some health crap that I have not been happy about. This might be one of the ones I take with me. So you could actually put in here too the name of the ailment or the things that you're wanting to better on, and put it in there and help get better results. Now, keep in mind, action also goes well with intention. So, if you're wanting, like, say, positive energy, right? You want to think more positively. You want to have better thoughts about yourself and life in general. You can put that on the candle, but then you still can't just go around willy-nilly hating on yourself, talking negative all the time. Like, you actually have to put the action in with the intention as well. And these candles, for me, are a great way to remind yourself of that, right? So every time that you see that candle sitting there doing its work, you get that reminder, kind of like that energetic little snap on the wrist from that rubber band. You're like, hey, do better, talk better. Right. Yes, please take the paper off your candles, guys. And then this is a newer one for the season, Peace. So, but these all, so we have this company, which is the same as like the Happy Home, really good company, Coventry Creations. They burn forever. They smell really good. And the Crystal Journey candles, also excellent company, burns really well, smells really good. But the Peace, so this could also be family, could be work, could be at the office. Actually, I had one gentleman get it for his office staff. So when I said, like, Happy Home comes in the votives, like, here they are. So these burn like 10 hours. So you get a long time out of these guys, and they're $3. So we have ones like Happy Home. We've got the need to change, right? We all have stuff we want to work on and change. And sometimes we need that help to start that process of changing. This one can actually even help you understand what it is you need to change. So let's say, again, back to job. Gee, I want more money. I want a better position. What about it that do you need to change? Do you need to be more comfortable with the idea of, like, maybe presenting those ideas, speaking up for yourself? You're a hard little worker in the back, but maybe you don't say, hey, I produced or I need. And these candles, this need to change, will help you kind of realize what it is that needs to change to help get to that point. We have the money draw. Who doesn't want a little more money coming in? And again, with these, you can inscribe and put herbs and oil on the outsides of these. We have emotional balance. Maybe you had a rough 2023 and you want to get a little more calm and centered. Maybe you want to address that. And that's a goal. That's a perfect goal for some people. No judgment. Again, it smells really good. I don't think that this company makes a candle that I don't like. The Ganesha one reminds me of something from, like, Strawberry Shortcake dip. days. It smells really good.
Which candle will banish a toxic coworker?
So there is one out there like this size by this company, and it is called Bitch Be Gone.
Oh, let me go grab it.
Yes. They also have one called Tornado Alley, and that will suck up. If you think of like a tornado, hey, Sean, how it sucks up and picks things up. So that Tornado Alley will help pick up everything. So you figure those two would be good together, the Bitch Be Gone and the Tornado Alley. Because you're wanting her to go away, but you want that tornado behind to pick up all of the clutter and all of the muss left behind and ship it out with her or him, whoever. But Tornado Alley and Bitch Be Gone. Oh, which other one did you grab? I see 3 in your little hands. Oh, okay. You got somebody who just won't leave you alone, too. Well, guess what? It sucks to be you. Again, please take the wrapper off, guys. So again, it's naked candle underneath the wrapper. You can inscribe what you want, but these come with fun little sayings already in there. So like this one, you messed with a witch. Well, all I have to say is it sucks to be you. They give you words of crossing, how to do it. Take the paper off. For the Bitch Be Gone, let's see. See if I hold it up here, you won't be able to see it, but then I'll be able to read it. So the words on the back is, you're a bona fide ass and I've had enough of the trouble you cause, so I'm calling your bluff. Just pack up your crap and get out of my sight. Take your foolishness with you. Be gone now. Take flight. You've worn out your welcome. You've spit in my eyes. So before the new moon shows her face in the sky, you'll be more than obsessed with the urge to move on, and I'll throw you a party because, bitch, you'll be gone. So now the fun thing with these candles, they work so well that a lot of times this candle isn't done burning before the wanted result has happened. You cannot then go, you know what? I don't like Stacy in the corner over there. Let this one burn and start a new candle for a new person. Don't try to double up on it. Let that intention finish writing out. So that's the Bitch Be Gone, to get rid of somebody. And you don't need to let them know that you're doing this either. We also have Shut Your Mouth. So if you got a gossiper, you got somebody who just will not shut their mouth, be it about you or other people. They're making the toxic workplace because they run their mouth. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can scar forever. Shut your mouth and bite your tongue. You were never that clever. Your cheap trash talk does not impress. Your cronies gone, ties severed. Your mouth's now bound from the hurtful talk. No more gossip whatsoever. So somebody who just will not stop making it miserable for everybody else because they're just talking shit about everybody. There you go. Be it at work, be it a family member. Sometimes there's that person that shows up for all the family gatherings that just makes everybody roll their eyes and go, oh my God. And they're never the first one to leave, right? They're always there the longest. So those could help with removing people that you need gone. So one of the best smelling incense for fortune and prosperity, literally fortune, smells amazing, smells yet even better when it's burning. And I used to burn this in the store all the time. Mm-hmm. I haven't here lately because it's been flying so fast that I feel bad if I open one for the store, but I think we're going to anyway because why not? But smells amazing, $2 a box. If maybe one of your goals is meditation, getting spiritual, frankincense and myrrh. So we have the combo here, incense, $3. And then we also have this candle here by the Reiki company. These are $3 for the votive. That's frankincense and myrrh as well to help with meditation. Do we have anything with sage? We do have sage sticks. We have sage incense. Trying to think, at one point we had a sage lotion, but I think we might be out of the lotion right now. But we do have incense and we do have smudge bundles. So yeah, we do have sage.
I think we have some candles as well.
Oh yeah, do we?
I think so.
Still have the candle? Yes, we do. Be in tomorrow, awesome. And if you want, if there's something that you want to claim on the table, we can set it aside and you can just pick it up at the counter tomorrow. Yeah, nice. So this company normally has a really big fat pillar of sage. But then we also have the little votives that are $3 each that are like $10. So, those help kind of cleanse that energy. The thing with candles, when it comes for cleansing, like they don't work as well if you're trying to actually cleanse the space because it's very finite in the space that it's working in. And you want that smoke from the actual burning herb. That's what it's doing the work for you. So candles for cleansing, for me, not as effective. But if you need a small little space and you're at work and all you can do is put a little candle there behind the monitor when the boss walks by, well then fine. Your desk in your immediate area is taken care of. Let's see. So some jewelry to help with manifesting. So moss agate, really good for growing things, new intentions, the start of things. So this is an example in this little heart. So good for love here, but you could use it for anything because you're going to love anything you're wanting to manifest, right? So we have the moss agate that way. We also had it in a slightly different, like in the moon, if you're wanting to specifically for spiritual work. For some of us, the moon helps and represents that. So that's a good representation and physical reminder as you wear it or look at it if you just set it on your sacred space. And then we have tiger's eye, good luck, abundance, prosperity. So those are stones for growing things. So is dendritic agate, or sometimes it's also called merlinite. So I think of those little tendrils growing and bringing things. So that's why moss agate and dendritic agate are good for that. What is the How to Manifest book?
The Manifest Happiness book.
Oh, this one right here? This one right here? So this is a new one. I haven't even had a chance to go all the way through it, but it's a journal to attract all good things. So, so they give you like weekly ways to go, places to write that down. So you can track like your thoughts, your feelings, how you're working, what's going on, help you understand, like maybe I want to change the way I'm addressing this or what I want to ask for, how I want to do, examples of things to do. So this is the type of book, if you're somebody who is good at self-reflection, that you would like to write things down. This is a good one. This one is $14.99. Create your dream life through the power of manifestation. This inspiring journal is designed to help you create a life filled with happiness, purpose, and abundance through the power of manifestation. Whether you want to improve your relationships, finances, or career, or develop a more self-worth and positive mindset, this book includes tried and tested manifestation techniques to show you how to feel gratitude, break negative patterns, and overcome resistance. So it's a good little book. I haven't, like I say, gone all the way through that yet, but might be one to consider. Manifesting Happiness. Oh, somebody want to claim it?
Yeah.
Or you? Well, we're down to 2 now, folks. We had 3, we're down to 2. So this one's hardback, How to Manifest, bring your goals into alignment with the alchemy of the universe. I do like hardback books myself because I'm a book snob. $14.99, invite the law of attraction into your life and transform your reality with this guide to manifesting your dreams. The power is within you. So this one, a little bit different style artwork, but gives you different things to do, crystals to help you with it. And I know a lot of our friends probably have tons of crystals already at home because, you're our friends. Mm-hmm. So different exercises, different techniques, just different ways, different exercises to do, guided exercises. So a little bit similar yet different, not necessarily a journal. You would have to keep something separate with this one. Here's a manifesting book. Actually, these two are a little more witchcrafty based. So this one I think we've shown on a live before in one of our book reviews. But this is a hardback, $26. But a little more witchy. So there's herbal references, astrology references through here. So if you like more of the witchcraft base, there's this one. Mama's Book of Magic, another new one that just kind of came in. I was trying to look through it earlier, but I did get it up on the website. Actually, all of these are on the website for you. So more of a witchy way and different spells to use to help with your manifesting. So if you're more of a hands-on and you like to do the physical work rather than just sitting and journaling, this might be more up your alley. Now, if you want and you love tarot, it's a 2024 weekly planner, but using your tarot deck, right? Because some people like using tarot in their spell working and their spell crafting. So using the journal here, and actually it's a planner, but you can note the different changes, what's going on, your different readings, and your spell work with it. So really nice, pretty planner. $23.99 hardback, so it'll survive being lugged around and doing work with. Guided by tarot. I think Emily pointed this out the other day. She's like, "Oop, I'm knocking things over," like my Jack Skellington self. So we have 2 of these left, these little zodiac wheels. So putting your intentions down, like writing it underneath, sticking this on here, putting your crystals, but aligning them with your intention and where you're at and how you're going. And if you're like, you know what, I want to work on weight loss, and in 6 months I want to do this. Well, what zodiac sign and where are you? And putting the crystals down that help with weight loss, appetite control, things like that in here. Put a candle in the middle to help. Put some quartz around it to magnify it. But another visual representation of goals and timelines. Or you can just hang it on the wall because it does have a little thing on the back to hang it. This is 26. Got 2 of these guys left. I can get it back where it was. So fun things. So a new fun way to think of like using bath salt, right? We got Prosperity bath salt. Take a little bit, dissolve it in a spray bottle. Mist your wallet, mist your cash box. If you're self-employed or you on the side, you do shows, craft shows, like mist this so that energy can keep going with you. It's not just for a bath. So a new way to use your bath salts. We got the Prosperity, we have Protection. Same thing. Put some in a spray bottle, mist your front doors, mist your car, mist your kids on the way out as they're walking to school. Doesn't just have to be used in the bathtub. Let's see. Some other crystals. We got rose quartz, great for self-love especially, but romance. Those are good. We've got tiger's eye, little bitty points. These guys are only $3. Good luck, prosperity, grounding. So if you need to add a little bit of that to some of your work, these guys are only $3. We also have it in rough pieces. I think these were $4, if I remember correctly. Some people prefer the rough, so we have rough tiger's eye, rough rose quartz as well. Actually, we are in North Olmsted by the intersection of Stearns and Lorraine. So we're the big purple sign with the gold goddess up above it, but we are in North Olmsted. We got about 5,000 square feet of all sorts of fun stuff if you haven't been in a while or brand completely new. And then pyrite is another one for abundance, prosperity. And these guys, we have it tumbled and a few other, but I like these because of how thin they are. So you could lay this on like that board and put like a little candle on it or stack other things on these if you wanted. And easier to carry in a pocket, in my opinion, because they're flatter. They're going to lay flat. They're not going to bulge. If you're like Hawaiian grandma and you stick rocks in your bra, well, this is going to lay a little flatter and be less pokey. There you go. Carry your abundance with you. These guys are $6. And then jade. Jade, luck, peace, abundance, jade hearts. These are 10. I grabbed these because I'm like, oh, it's a heart. That's pretty. We also have it tumbled. But good luck and love. So you can kind of combine that, right? Take that good luck. You're going to throw it in the love. You're going to kind of double that working there. Let's see. Am I missing anything?
The herbs.
Oh, the herbs, because they're on all the other way. So bay leaves are probably one of my favorite things, especially in pretty much anything you want to manifest. because get you a Sharpie out and write what you want to manifest on the leaf and then light it on fire. Have have like a fireproof container nearby, obviously, to put it in there. So can you still write it on paper? Sure, but why not use the energy of the bay leaf with what you've written down and then burn it? Why burning? Because it's like an alchemical transmutation. You're taking that want, you're taking that desire, what you are working on, and you're transforming it and sending it up to come back to you. So I think that's why it works so well for people without even realizing it. When you want to get into the science of how and why, there's my explanation. And then eucalyptus, I grabbed that one. No surprise, right? It's good for health. So one thing you can do with these herbs and the candles is take your candle and put a little bit of like olive oil on the outside and then roll it in the herb. So you have the herb in your candle. Now, the great thing, though, these guys already have scent and stuff in it. You don't have to. You can if you want. But if you have a plain white candle or plain blue or whatever, that's how you can dress it and use those herbs in your candle working. Or you can just sprinkle it around the outside of the candle for that energy. It's still there, just not going up in the smoke. Anybody have any questions? Went kind of fast because nobody had bounce off. Well, you know what? I forgot. The Healing Spirit Oracle. So talking about doing manifestation work with your card decks, you can also use oracles. The Healing Spirit Oracle, obviously more for healing work for yourself. But you can use card decks in that work. Taking that card out, do a daily card pull. What do you want to work on? Or going through your deck and specifically finding one that resonates with what you want to work on and setting that up there with your candle, with your herbs, spending time with it to do the work. The Human Spirit Oracle was another one that's not only really pretty, but the cards to it makes it easy lending into this type of work. The Human Spirit Oracle, Learning to Reconnect. That one is $26.95, and the Healing Spirits Oracle is $22.95. But you can use tarot, you can use whatever you want, or make your own card. If you're crafty and artsy, make your own card. Does anybody have any questions, suggestions, thoughts? You can always go grab something. If you have a question about, like, hey, how would I use this? What could I do? No. Is it true? Should you shouldn't pick out your own cards? No. I buy my own cards all the time. All the readers buy their own cards all the time. Even if it's your first deck, go ahead and get it. Depending on, and we hear it a lot, right? So some person is coming in, they're new to all of this. Maybe their family and friends don't like this for whatever reason. Sometimes religious reasons. It is what it is. If they are sitting around waiting for one of those people in their life who have no designs on any of this to get them their first deck, they're never going to get it. So get your own decks, even if it's your first one, because it's that inspiration, that learning, that opening the door to go into that self-discovery and the learning of things. Nothing bad has ever happened to anybody I know who buys their own deck, even if it was their first one. So that's kind of, in my opinion, like a myth. Maybe if you are somebody that you're going to teach somebody how to do tarot, maybe you might want to say like, hey, don't just go buy anything. I'm going to teach you off of a certain deck to get you started. Like, that's the only reason why I would say like, hey, don't just go buy your own deck. But even then, if you have a teacher who's teaching you, buy it and then set it aside and go through the class and learn the things and then transfer that knowledge over to the deck that you really want to work with. But buy your own deck, buy your own opal. That's the other thing I hear. You can't buy your own opal. It's bad luck to buy your own opal, whatever. Why give your power to having to wait around for somebody else to do it for you? Claim it, get it, do it. But yeah, we've got other things in the store. Always stop in or send an email or send a message in whatever platform. And if you have questions and you're not sure how to use something or how to get started, we can answer for you. Emily is going to do a live tomorrow on more manifestation, but more techniques in how to do the things. So she'll go more into that at 1:30 on our like Facebooks, YouTubes, and Twitches. See, there you go, Kim. You're good. You bought your own. You're fine, right? You're fine. But yeah, if you want even more information, Emily, tomorrow at 1:30. So this was kind of like, hey, here's these things. And then she's going to go deeper into it. She may not have as many things, but she'll go more in depth and she'll run out and go grab something and go more into it. We do have a couple people that can do past life regressions. So Maria Cerna, who's here on the second and third Saturdays of the month, past life regression, you can book with her on our website and also on that same page. So if you go to GoddessElite.com and then click Readers and Healers, you'll see Maria Cerna. And then you'll also notice Dana. Dana is, she does past life through chakra healings and readings, and she does past life kind of like guided meditation, which is, it's a fine line between guided meditation and hypnosis, quite frankly. And she can also do like full-blown astrology. Like she will do your whole chart. Now, when you want her to do your chart, you get a hold of her. All of her info is there underneath her picture, and she gets your information and she works it up. And then she's like, meet me on this day. So she's doing it all by hand and calculations. That's why you can't get a hold of her now and be like, can I see you in 15 minutes for astrology? And she's like, no. But yes, we do have ways of doing past life regression. We are in North Olmsted. We're near the intersection of Stearns and Lorraine. So yeah, we're in the plaza, the Pheasant Run Plaza. That who is in our plaza besides us now? There is a Minuteman Work. There is Black Seed Cafe.
They're opening soon.
Yeah. So, but we are the corner. It's an L-shaped building. We are the corner of it, and we have two huge purple signs with the Gold Goddess. So, depending on which way you're coming in, you should see us from the road. Thank you. Tell your daughters thank you. But yeah. Hang out with Emily. I might help her tomorrow, depending on how busy we are and how many questions she gets. Hey, Annie. But if you guys have any other questions or any other comments, or just in general, otherwise, Forrest is out there manning the store by himself right before closing, and I'm sure he might want help. But yeah, if you don't have any more questions, you can catch us tomorrow at 1:30 on all the things. Hey, E-Room. We'll be back at 1:30 tomorrow. Emily and I talking even more in depth on different manifestation and kind of like what Emily works or does and what works for her and examples and answering questions. But we thank you guys for joining, and feel free to send questions through Messenger and email. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a good night.